how's it going? Like that sequence, I shot it the other day. And speaking of shooting, let's talk about iPhone photography, or how to shoot and edit your photos on your iPhone. Or well, not an iPhone, if you have an Android. Sorry. To edit a photo, you need to shoot it properly. And in order to shoot it, there are some apps or tools that make it easier to do so. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First, how to shoot. What camera do you use, or what kind of app you use matters. Are you using a DSLR to shoot and edit on your phone, or are you using your phone's camera to shoot and edit? Getting the photo is step number one. Getting a good photo is a very important part of this. I would recommend using a third-party app rather than your camera native app to get the most amount of information from the tiny sensor. Number one choice would be Adobe's Lightroom. It's the industry standard, and you can shoot DNG images or RAW, which can obviously let you edit much more than JPEG would. Not that JPEG's any bad. We'll talk about this in a future video. Second app would be to use the OEG camera to get a vintage looking style. Straight out of camera, bomb ass photos. Third, as I mentioned before, the native camera apps is not that good, but where it is good is getting long exposure, or technically speaking, getting live photos. Take a live photo, swipe up and swipe left on the extreme light. You will see that there's a long exposure icon. Click on it and you will see the magic happen. This works best when you have something flowing in your photo, like for example water or clouds or traffic, anything that's fast motion. We got the good cam. Now we have a good image. How do we process it? So now come to post-processing. There are 5 apps that I would say in this category. Number 1, Lightroom. Number 2, Snapseed. Number 3, an app called Focus. Number 4, Darker. And number 5, an app called Unfold. In a nutshell, what Snapseed will allow you to do is to correct perspectives. It has amazing AI processing which allows you to expand an image, and that is what I primarily use it for. Expanding an image, masking, and perspective correction. Second, Lightroom is one of the best editing apps. I personally use the free version myself. I don't pay for it. The third app which I call is Focus, which lets you control the depth of field for your photo, which you click in the portrait mode on the native camera app. It uses machine learning and AI and all that voodoo magic stuff. It does an amazing job to say completely get your background soft and creamy and bokeh. Fourth app on the list is Darker, the best editing app I found for black and white images. A pro tip, if you will, is to edit in the negative and then use Snapseed to convert it back into a black and white image from a negative. You can do this by taking the white point of the curve, dragging it down, and taking the black point of the curve and dragging it up. Fifth app, Unfold. Unfold is a template app, although the filters are quite good. I would primarily use it to compose my images in a proper space after I take them and edit them. So if I'm exporting it to Instagram, putting it as a story, I would use Unfold and the filters to get a finishing touch, to get a cohesive palette on my entire collage. Now that were my 5 camera apps of choice. If you want me to go in depth or editing, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Okay.